Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your fourth quarter, October, November, and December reading. I've laid out the African tarot cards. I'll clarify with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot and finish up with one of two oracle cards. Welcome to all of you. I appreciate your liking, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel if this resonates for you. So let's get started, Gemini, with your overall energy for the fourth quarter, the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about you planning, making a new, fresh start, building something from the ground up. This is you perhaps having come up with your initial plan and inspiration, contacting likely collaborators, making contacts or networking with others, looking at other models, whatever contacts or communications you've reached out with, you may be in fact waiting for some of those early and tentative results in order to move forward with this way that you now have of looking towards your future, moving away from what's familiar and expanding, broadening, growing your horizons, your efforts, your production in a way that takes you beyond what you have attempted before. In October, the Tower card. This is an indication that you are recognizing the value of some unexpected change, even destruction in your environment. Something that you has suddenly shifted for you and possibly could spell the destruction of something that you were reliant upon. You see the value in that. In fact, I feel greatly that you have been preparing for this change. You are prepared for this change, whether you saw it or not. And my sense is that you have been planning for a new change. This may have been something you were independently planning from a larger organizational effort that you've been a part of, perhaps just a commitment to a job, a profession, but the changes that are occurring, the conventions that you have been abiding by have now provided you with a new space to do something different, to do something better, an improvement upon the services or the products that you served as part of this effort that you've made. In October still, the Hierophant is weaving together this commitment that you've made to your growth and expansion. And the story I'm hearing now is that you have recognize that your independent or individual growth and commitment to continuous growth and expansion, not just for you, but for those you work with, those that are part of your client base, student base, peer base, are learning from you as you model a way to improve your skills, learn more about the world, learn more about your craft, or better ways that what you do suits your personal development and evolution. You have been committed to this new plan, this new growth, away from what you've been doing in the past. And in October, this is all together contributing to this new start that you're making. This Tower effectively releases you from something that you had been working towards and that had been moving you away eventually to contemplate this fresh new direction that you are discovering, inspired towards on your own behalf. But this commitment is absolutely about your desire to grow and expand. In November, the Knight of Wands is indicating this ongoing exploration, questing that you're doing as a result of this new beginning that you have already started, you've already prepared yourself for. You are looking at the various models of new beginnings, new creations, new structures new crafts, new products. And in that process, you are pioneering the process of growing and developing your plans in a way that is bringing along a community, your audience, your clients, so that you are showing them the way in which this new beginning occurs, how this occurs not only for you in your personal development and growth and expansion, but how they too can participate in this particular new beginning that you are starting. We're still in November, and it looks like with all of this green, all of this Wands energy, communication, ideas are flowing freely. They're flowing quickly because of the opening and commitment that you have personally made to growth, to learning, and to teaching what you learn. This is opening up the doors, the information that you have tentatively put out in perhaps late summer. You are actually coming to receive the results of that communication, and that's generating some movement among this group, this tribe, this team of collaborators you're working with. And in November, another new beginning is opening up your heart. This effort, this collective effort, this commitment to teaching and learning is really opening you up to the capacity of others and really the source of love, the source of your own heart's energy, the source of your own personal healing that this learning, growth, and new beginning is serving for you. You are viewing this experience of expansion as one of deep healing, allowing you to erase whatever or release whatever view or perception you had of your own capacity for love. And instead, you are understanding that this desire to learn, to expand, is an expression of love. Your ability to share that with others, model that for others, is a profound new beginning in your heart space, new relationships, new imagination, new levels of creativity are available to you. In December, we have the Ace of Swords, and that now puts you at 3 aces. The Ace of Swords is about clarity that you're now gaining, and I feel a sense of momentum that is occurring throughout this fourth quarter, and by December it is crystallizing. You have absolute clarity around the significance and the clarification around what it is that you are bringing forward through your efforts in this new beginning. You are opening up to new ideas along the way. You are inspired, and you are opening up a dialogue with others that is informing you, helping to inspire and educate you about the nature of your truth, the universality of your truth. Leading up to that, we have the Hermit, and this is making a fair amount of sense to me as you are processing an incredible amount of growth, the desire for growth, the shedding of old ways of doing things, the opening up to new ways, and the invitation to others to participate in this growth, to see your growth process and your openness to sharing that so that they are learning. You are teaching them what you are learning. And this is one of the messages of the Hermit card. You have earned the right to be your authentic, authoritative self. What is true for you is true for you. The process of obtaining your own internal answers, validating your own internal authority, is what gives permission to others to find their truths. So in no way are you advocating that your truth is the truth for everyone. And this is important. You are showing how you have authorized your own experience of truth, how you are growing, how you are learning, and your presence in teaching that to others. And finally, towards the end of the year, all of this effort at growth, new beginnings, rebirth is allowing you to finally surrender those things that have not worked. And my sense is that the unpredictable changes, the unexpected changes that are occurring in the early part of this fourth quarter, perhaps at the end of the summer, are actually finally being surrendered with the change of a new year. So you, as we enter the winter moss holidays, you are really surrendering in the spirit of the season, releasing those things, releasing the old light in preparation for this new light that is being reborn within you. I'm going to clarify the Tower in October with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is about the efforts that you are making at your own personal development. And this expands in every aspect of your life to be an elevation of your skills, a refinement of your talents, polishing up of your craft, whatever it is that improves your character, your experience, your productivity, you understand is the change that is contributing to this course correction that you are experiencing in October. This is also helping you to balance your relationships. It's clarifying for you what works best for you, your efforts at giving, and the Hierophant is all about a commitment to traditions, and traditions can include marriage, relationship, understanding a balance in that area of your life, so that looking at the way you give and receive is an important understanding of your ability to commit to relationships that are reciprocal, that serve you as you are serving others. In November, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Warrior of Wands or the Knight of Wands. So that's a double confirmation there. And the Ace of Wands, another repeat card. So November, I'm feeling the whole fourth quarter being this time of a new beginning, a clean slate, this discovery and exploration of what this change is releasing for you, how this change is rewarding the efforts you've made towards your own growth and improvement. You are exploring and discovering new aspects of your creativity, your imagination, your heart, your relationships, your capacity for emotional growth, the ability to process the range of emotions, not simply happiness or newness, but really in releasing old patterns, you are recognizing the safety that you've now created for yourself because you're able to learn from the lessons that you've received. In fact, that's one of the most critical learnings that is of value to you throughout this quarter. In December, the Ace of Swords is clarified by the Warrior of Swords or the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups. The many aces here indicate the potential for many messages and offers. You may be approached at multiple levels to provide services or advisement to others. This is also amplifying your ability to not only discuss and be in conversation with others without judgment, without assumptions, the willingness to challenge your own assumptions, but the understanding that you are able to negotiate. Whatever comes to you, you now have the confidence and the lack of judgment, the ability to put your emotions aside in order to negotiate terms as long as you are staying curious. You're asking for explanations. You're asking for more information. You're not satisfied with what you think you heard, because you're understanding that what you've heard, what you think you know, may be different from what you have actually experienced. So you are considering the many offers, options available to you, recognizing that they are not all equal. In fact, they may be more confusing and distracting than supporting you by not supplying the information you need. The information is what is allowing you to create the reality you want. I'm going to finish this reading first with a crystal oracle, and again, hope that if you're enjoying this reading, if you found this useful, that you will like and share and subscribe to my channel. So I am pulling out, what have I found here? The Smoky Quartz, one of my favorites, and it says, let it go. And I'm absolutely feeling that this rebirth that you're experiencing towards the end of the year, and naturally this has been building for months, for some of you maybe years, is eminent for you in the best way possible. The idea of surrendering. And I'm also going to pull the Soul's Journey, and out has flipped Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And I'm placing that with the Tower. I hope that this has helped you, Gemini. Until next time, namaste.